Okay, konnichiwa minasan. It's Saturday again, and you're back with yours truly, Harakeeri. I know I've been gone for a while, and it's good to be back. And what better way to get back into things with the podcast Get Ready with Harakiri, where we get to know your favorite Playforce TV talents. And in this week, ang kasama po natin ay nag-iisa na amazing na si El Juego de Papi, also known as just Papi. Welcome, Papi. Kamusta?
Mabuti. Thank you very much, Hara, for this opportunity and
Oh,
the welcome sa Playforce TV. Thank you. Maraming salamat to everyone watching right now. I'd like you guys to like and share and follow Playforce TV and of course Harakiri. Thank you for this invitation sa interview. Maraming salamat. Thank you so welcome. Ang sarap ng welcome dito sa Playforce TV.
syempre, syempre. I mean, it's we're really glad to have you here with us as well. And syempre nakakaano rin, nakakatuwa rin na, it's a good way for me to get back into things. And I know it was supposed to happen like I think 2 weeks ago, pero something like hindi natin planado may nangyari.
Well,
Uh,
what to do?
Pero what to do, we gotta roll with the punches nga naman, di ba? Sabi nila. Pero yeah,
Tama,
like I
tama.
said, this is where we get to know our favorite Playforce TV talents. And
Oh, thank you.
right now, we're gonna delve deeper, as deep as we could, within the confines of Facebook guidelines, about sa buhay ni El Juego de Papi. Or Papi na lang, di ba? Sabi mo, like Papi na lang
Yes.
natin. Papi,
Thank
alright.
you. Oh, papi na lang para mas cute.
Okay, Poppy. Oh, sige, sige. All right. So, first, like before we delve into like the list of questions that I have, kamusta ka, Poppy? Like, how are things with you?
I am perfectly fine. I've been very well somehow. Thank
Ooh, that's
goodness.
good.
And this pagtatrabaho dito sa ibang bansa, it's hard because you are far away from home. But
Yeah.
you've been here working for quite a while sa UAE, especially here in Dubai, and you will
Mm,
never feel lonely at all kasi ang daming mga kababayan, ang daming mga Filipinos here in the Middle East and abroad. So, and
tama.
apart from that sa question mo, how am I? Thank you for this question. It has been a struggle for the past days and weeks kasi work, life, but then you really have to learn how to manage. And that's
Oh,
something that you can do. Apart from that, it's being practiced by what you're doing, what we are doing right now, like streaming. You do multitasking. That's part of the life, the way we cater some of the things na darating sa buhay natin. But
tama nga
I am
naman.
good. Thank you for the question, and I hope you are fine too, Hara.
Yeah, okay rin lang naman ako. Like, we're here, right? So, we're fine.
Yes, and kicking.
Yeah, yes. As long as may buhay pa naman. And shoutout pala sa mga viewers natin sila. Raiden Jardins, happy streaming from Mugiwara Place. Mela Chica, thank you. Purse. Shout out to you, babe. Ken Prussia, ayun, the one and only queen. Gaano ba yan kalalim, Hara? Oh, nako po. Tingnan natin kung hanggang gaano kalalim natin maaabot. Chang Chang, oh, you happy daw.
Oh
So proud for you
yes,
daw, Chang.
they
Thank
are
you.
our kabayans actually. Ken Prusha is based here
Oh,
in Dubai, and Chang
oh,
Chang was
nice.
a friend of mine na na-meet ko lang dito sa Mobile Legends streaming, and now she is based in Poland.
Oh, Poland.
Hello.
Oh, nice. Oh, speaking of Poland, I'm not sure if any of our viewers are basketball fans, but Poland just pulled an upset like a few nights ago. Ewan ko kagabi ba yun or 2 nights ago when they
Mm-hmm.
defeated one of the tournament favorites, which is Slovenia. Sila Luka. This is
Oh.
like basketball, so yeah.
Uh-huh.
So in the history of FIBA Euro basketball, yun nga, it's like momentum thing for Poland na nanalo sila.
Oh, congratulations, Poland. Shout
Eh,
out
nga, yeah,
dyan.
yeah, yeah.
Ang galing talaga ni Hara, very diverse yung knowledge niya. So, ayun.
Na ano
Well,
lang, na siniswerte lang kasi minsan tugma sa ano yung parang bigla kang may isip na, uy, na ano ko na. Which is kind of like left field and some people don't find it ano. Pero thank you for that.
nako,
Siya,
spontaneous ka talaga.
kaya, shout out kay Neil, ayun, Pogi Talk daw, thank you. At saka kay Linus Harmonia, shout out sa inyo. Cute ng English. Oh, thank you so much. We try to speak Tagalog rin naman here. So, we're gonna speak Taglish. Hope you guys are fine with that. I'm gonna do my best para hindi lumabas si Konyo Kiri or the Harakiri Konyo. So,
Sabi pa dito ni Chachang, yes, it was the first since 1971 that they finally entered the finals. Look
yeah.
at this. We are talking about history
Yeah,
too.
Poland, yeah. And also their star player, forgot his name. He's the third player in the history of European basketball to get a triple double, which is what they call like pagka double digits yung points, double digits yung rebound and double digits yung assists or steals or any other stats. So basically three double figure numbers. So ayun.
Impressive.
All right,
Well
so
done.
congratulations against Poland, but let's stop talking about Poland. We're here to talk about the other person, Poppy. All right.
Oh,
Okay, so ready ka na ba, Poppy, sa mga questions ko para sa'yo?
I'll try my best to answer it.
Oh.
Confidently, beautifully answer.
All right. So unang question siguro is bakit ang pangalan, like why did you pick the name El Juego de Poppy?
That's a very good question, Hera. Thank you. Um, I hail from Zamboanga del Sur.
Ooh.
So, based sa Zamboanga, marami kasing Spanish doon. And then, mostly influenced talaga siya ng Spanish culture. So, at the end of the day, I was like looking for some names. It was way back 2020 during the pandemic when I thought of playing and streaming games. When my brother influenced me na mag-stream ka, you've been playing Mobile Legends for quite a while. So, mag-enjoy ka lang mag-stream. So, that time it was a form of diversion. And then sabi ko, if you want to stream, you need to create a name. And the way I do my things is I don't just settle for less. I want to have the best and I want to have the unique way or unique approach of creating my name. So I said like, let me just connect this to something with where I'm coming from. So ayun, I looked at the internet. Sabi ko, anong ibig sabihin ng gaming? Kasi marami kasing gaming. Kasi yung mga uh, like Anna, I was influenced by Anna
Mm.
from Black Gaming. So tama maraming mga gaming. Sabi ko,
Or TV,
what's
or gano'n.
yes, TV,
Playforce
yung
TV.
yes,
Love
of
namin.
course. So mga ganong time, sabi ko, let me search what's gaming in Spanish. And then I realized like, okay, Juego is game and then Poppy is my name. So let me just connect it to something. And then I made a research like Poppy's gaming and nagawa siyang El Juego de Poppy. But then
Oh.
I cannot just accept until that level. So ang ginawa ko, nag-ask ako sa mga Spanish at saka Colombian friends ko, is
Ooh.
this the right term to use this like Poppy's Gaming? Sabi nila, yes, it's correct. So sabi ko, okay, let me just create the name to El Juego de Poppy. And a lot of people have been really are really having a hard time pronouncing it. Sometimes they say like El Juego de
Oh yeah, yeah,
Poppy.
yeah, 'cause the J,
Diba?
yeah. Oh.
Because of the J. Then after a while, people started to understand like El Juego de Papi. And you know what, Hara? One thing na i-share ko.
Sige lang.
I used to play Mobile Legends, and then I move up to playing Genshin, and then I head down to Axie Infinity. And Axie
Mm.
Infinity, this game is an NFT based game that
Yeah, yes.
actually conquers different countries and different regions and different cultures then. So some of them are from the Latino countries, from
Mm.
Colombia, from Brazil, from Cuba. So sometimes they just come in as like, what's El Juego de Poppies? And then they thought na akala nila talaga Spanish,
Spanish ka talaga.
Spanish talaga. Sabi ko, no, I'm a Filipino, but I come from the south of the Philippines and we speak Spanish or Chabacano, the Spanish Creole. So, ayun,
Yeah.
akala nila. So, that's how I came out with the name El Juego de Papi and I stick to it. And I'm loving it, by the way.
Yun nga yung parang ano, like that's the chosen identity. What sets you apart from other content creators or influencers out there.
Like you.
Oh
You're
yeah, right.
influenced with Japanese. Oh, di ba?
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you don't
Ano,
settle for less too.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I kind of, ano naman siguro relate when you mentioned na may mga dumadating na like people or viewers from Latin countries that stop by sa streams mo and they're like really expecting na Spanish ka talaga or like you're really a
Oo.
Latin person when hindi pala like you're Filipino, which happened to me one time din kasi
Uh-huh.
may nag-raid sa akin na Filipino streamer and akala daw nila they actually didn't want to raid kasi akala nila Japanese yung nag-i-stream.
Uh,
So kasi like sometimes we just tend to want to raid or like visit co-streamers natin na are of the same
nationality.
nationality. Yeah. There you go. Thank you for that. Okay, I just like to remind pala mga viewers natin na as I'm asking these questions to Poppy, if you have any questions, then feel free to drop that question in the comment section and try natin ihabol at itanong natin kay Elwego de Poppy or kay Poppy yan. Alright, guys?
Yes.
Alright, so my next question pala is, kailan ka nag-umpisa mag-stream? Like, when did you start streaming?
I started streaming way back July 31 or something like that. But then I first received my stars on August 8th. So I
This
always
is
consider
what year is this? 2020?
2020 during the pandemic kasi nung time na yon wala na kaming pinagagawa. So parang off talaga yung work and we have nothing to do. But then I said myself, I cannot just stop being alone. I just want to be back and connected to the world. And that time there were really a lot of streamers and I have been influenced by amazing sets of people. And iba lang yung concept ko nung time na yun. So I was just using my phone and then I had this small speaker that I used for music background. So it was just like very casual lang, very simple
Mm.
streaming setup. And then sabi ko, I have funds, I have savings, so let me just upgrade my setup. So ayun, I studied, I got new camera.
Mm.
So ang dami kong pinagawa, nag-invest ako. Pero investing because it's something that I started to love.
Yeah, like passion na
So,
siya eh.
oo, nagiging passion na siya, nagiging form of connection na siya to other people, especially our kababayans in the Philippines.
Mm.
So, that time it was a struggle. Nung way back August 2020, very struggle kasi ang daming challenges, ang daming basta it was like a big factor. Magiging nahirapan yung mga tao and I said like maybe I could make people happy. Maybe through streaming, I can make a difference by touching the lives of others, especially yung mga kababayan natin. And then I started to set up some events, competitions,
Mm.
tournaments, and I managed to connect different kabayans natin from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and even in other countries. So I even had some shoutcasting, like what I said with Chang
Mm.
Chang,
Yun nga,
yung
yeah.
nasa Poland. Naging kasama ko siya sa shoutcasting. Nakakonect
Nice.
ako ng mga viewers from Taiwan, si Marian Wang, si na
Mm.
Christian. And it has become like a community and a family. So, once again, your question, August 2020, yun yung start, but then it never stopped. The
Mm.
bond still continues, even until
Nice.
now.
Yeah, because it really is important. Like, yung tipong, you have this community that you've built up na ka talaga. Like, international community. Because you got, sabi mo nga, like Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and then you got people or kababayan natin, mga kabayan natin outside of the Philippines that are like sila Marian Wang, sila Ayan Salanap that are in Taiwan and like other countries. Like, and like, I mean, mga ano natin yan eh, like, mga mutual viewers natin yan kasi sila Marian,
Exactly.
sila Ayan, nakikita ko rin niya kanila nung nag-stream pa si Black, dumadaan din minsan sa streams ko and then your streams as well. And like you said, yung nakasama mo nga ng casting na sila Chang Chang and all that, like these
Mm-mm.
new and wonderful experiences that you've shared and you've experienced since nag-start ka mag-stream noong August 2020, no?
Very true, yeah.
So,
Iba ang community na
mm,
makukuha mo dito.
yan yeah, yeah. It's like it's different. Like, some people say that there is no point to it, I guess. Pero they just don't
Ah, ah.
understand or like they haven't experienced it yet kasi like it's fairly new. This industry of ours ever like kahit technically almost 3 years or like 2 years na yung lifespan ng industry natin because it got a sudden boost with the pandemic happening and
Mm-mm.
everybody went into it. Even way before that, there's already been people streaming and talagang ano lang eh, like it's fairly fresh and new and it's still ongoing and talagang some people say that there's no future in it but I feel like this is the future, di ba? Don't you
True.
agree? Yeah. Pero yeah, I mean, I was saying, you were gonna say something.
So, ayun, yeah, tama ka na sinabi mo na before talaga may mga streamers na talaga but it never came like a boom nung
Yeah, hindi
time na
siya,
yun.
yeah.
Kasi hindi pa masyadong ano, kasi people have the opportunities to divert their attentions.
Mm,
Kasi they go out to work, they explore different parts of
yeah.
opportunities. Hindi lang yung streaming. But then there's fun in streaming. There's magic in streaming.
Yeah.
And even until now, even if I have one or two viewers, I don't care. It
Mm,
doesn't stop me because the more important here is I get to find ways to divert myself from loneliness or from being far away. And when I play, it's good to play with somebody that
yeah.
you are sharing with.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like not to sound scientific, because I'm not, Pero there's this, it's just natural when with people because we are social creatures. So yung para bang building this community and then interacting with
Mm.
people in any medium that we could, and having like basically just sharing itself is part of being human. So if you don't share, like there's something wrong with you, pero like you know what they like the share bears, like sharing is caring nga naman.
Uh-huh.
And pala, basahin comment ni Chang Chang, sabi niya, it's an honor to be with you, Poppy, in your whole journey as a streamer and seeing your growth as a streamer and as a person. It is such an inspiration. Oh,
Oh.
thank you so much for that comment, Chang.
Dziękuję, dziękuję. Thank you, Chang
Ayun,
Chang.
thank
Daghang
you.
salamat. Ayun.
Yeah.
Iba talaga ang streaming.
Iba nga
Gustong-gusto ko siya
talaga.
talaga.
Yeah.
Oo.
So yeah, before you like before pala you experienced streaming, or like before you got into it and you basically discovered like the good things or like the wonderful things about streaming, ano yung parang naging reason or impetus that made you try it out in the first place? Like yung parang before you started streaming, let's say July 2020, kasi August ka
Mm.
nag ano, di ba? So before you went into streaming, what was the like reason na para ba naisipan mo, okay, let me go, start this.
Well, um, yung reason actually, ano lang, boredom lang talaga nung time na yun. I never had so much things to do. But you know what, Hera? This streaming does not make any difference from where the first
Yeah.
job that I have experienced. Alam mo, I used to work in a call center in the Philippines. And
Mm.
that time,
Hindi halata.
uh, I'm never scared or I'm never afraid to talk to a computer, even if I'm just talking to the computer here. And I feel
Yeah.
like I'm really talking to the real people. So even now, I find it very interesting to or magical to talk to a computer. And I feel like you are just there. Even if right now nang nakikinig lang ako sa iyo right now,
Yeah.
pakiramdam ko we're just talking face to face. And even si Chang Chang or si Ken Prusha, kung saan man yan sila, I feel like they're just here. We are
Yeah.
connected no matter saan tayo nilagay. So, um, inspiration, boredom, but it brings back memory to where I first experienced a job. And that is like working in a call center.
Yeah. And then ano naman talaga, like it doesn't really matter what the first reason was. The focus should be is yung nagstay ka na nga and you're here, you're still streaming, and you've built up this community, and you know. Hey, shout out kay Ma'am Yo, and happy interview, thumbs up to our international talents. And thank you, shout out to Ma'am Yo and everyone
Thank
at
you.
Playforce TV that's helping us through our content creation and influencer journeys. And
Oh, thank you, Miss Yo. Thank you for the welcome.
all right, okay. Next question ko pala is like you've mentioned, like ang dami mo nga nag-experience na magaganda and everything na tawag dito. Nasa room daw si Ken Push.
Asa ka, Ken?
Just same room or ibang room like ano. Pero yeah, you mentioned kanina like your experiences so far, like building the community, meeting a lot of new people, making friends, sharing the passion, sharing your yung gaming mo. How is your streaming journey going so far for you? Like from August 2020 up until to this point now, ano yung parang general consensus in your mind na experience mo with streaming?
Actually, it's full of emotions, I should say. Before nag-stream na ako ng Mobile Legend, and I always set myself to inspire people. So nagpapagawa ako ng mga tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
I have learned how to do shoutcasting. Yung
Yeah,
shoutcasting ko
shoutcasting.
before, very shallow siya. Parang jologs nga, sabi ng kapatid ko. Ayoko yung
Yologs.
shoutcasting mo, parang jolog. Sabi niya, why don't you check out yung mga Dota shoutcasters? So
Like
sabi ko,
check
yung
those.
mga oo, sabi ko, tinignan ko yung ano, shoutcasting ng Dota. Sabi niya, you don't have to act like, oh, andito na naman yung Hylo, so parang kabayo. So parang, sabi ng kapatid ko, masyadong jologs, level it up. So nung narinig ko sa kanya, kasi gamer talaga din yung mga kapatid ko,
Yeah.
nung sabi niya sa akin, level it up. Then I said to myself, let me make a research. How to do shoutcasting? How can I challenge myself to become a very good shoutcaster? So I have had the opportunity to do shoutcasting like really in a wide scale dito sa Middle East.
Mm.
Sa Middle East Ramadan tournament,
Oh, nice.
and then yung sa Kumu,
Oh, it's a
So
co.
many,
Nice.
oo, nagsho-shoutcast ng mga tournaments na nakikita ko na magaling din talaga ako, and I really made a research. Nag-effort ako, sumusulat ako sa papel ko ano yung mga skills nila, skill 1, skill 2, skill 3, and I tried to memorize. Ang dami kong pins para para marinig ng mga viewers na ang galing naman nito. Kaya pala nitong kabayan natin dito sa UAE na mag-shoutcast. And then sabi ko, gandahan ko rin yung setup ng stream ko. So ina-effort ko every time pag may tournament, ginagandahan ko yung style kasi I cannot just settle for less. When
Yeah.
you are here in the UAE, we are living in a first world country. I do not settle for less. I want to have a very good performance or a showcase na level up talaga. Yung pang benchmark talaga na if someone would try to level it up, gaganda yung mga competition dito sa Middle East. So which is something very nice. Apart from that, I had the opportunity na activate yung subscriber ko sa Facebook,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and which was a surprise for me kasi I could never imagine to have some 200 returning viewers on my stream. Eh, ang baba ng following ko.
Yeah.
Kasi yung mga followers ko, normal lang eh. Oy guys, follow nyo naman ako. Yung parang ganun lang, casual. But then, I had the supporter came out. There was even a time that I had received almost $350 into my account. And I made so much changes. I upgraded my chair.
May share lang. Yeah, gaming chair.
Oo, and then before magical yung chair ko, isang simpleng upuan, isang baby chair, dinisign ko lang siya ng parang African. It was
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah. I remember that one. Yeah, may African ano
naalala
design.
mo yun?
Yeah, yeah.
Alam mo yung background nun,
Mm.
dinikit ko lang yun ng anong
Yung
tawag
parang
siya,
may
ng
pattern nga
tali.
na ano, like African
Oo,
pattern. Yeah.
oo, nilagyan ko lang ng tali yun. Alam mo ba kung anong nasa likod nun? Yung higaan ng mga baby, yung stroller, yung mga so dinikit ko lang yun sa normal na upuan sa IKEA, yung tag 50. I
Uh,
made everything by myself, but I wanted to have it kasi gusto ko unique. So I incorporated Africa because I love Africa. So ayun, nilagay ko siya sa design ng upuan ko. And then may mga there are viewers na nagbubuli sa akin na why are you like that? Why are you gay? Why are you soft? Why do you talk like that? But I don't care. It doesn't stop me from doing and from sharing who I am. Like I want people to respect. So at the end of the day, when they come over to my stream, good or bad, it's still a viewer.
yeah.
I have to entertain them. And no matter what they say, it doesn't affect me because everything just comes on a computer. And this is nothing. This kind of comments and bullying, it's very simple. It's easy to manage because you know what? You are the one in control of the stream. You can remove them or you can change their perspective about you and be friends with them. And then afterwards, nag-grow yung performance ng stream ko, after shoutcasting, nag-start ako ng NFT gaming, Axie Infinity, I had opportunities to help people. Ang daming mga scholars na nakapag-build their own computer. They were able to help their mom, celebrated birthdays with their father and mother. They surprised their girlfriend. They
That's
bought
good.
something for themselves. So, so much changes that's happening. And that's why I love streaming. Uh, if there's something more that I can do, I will never stop doing it because it's nice to stream. It's nice to connect to people. So
Yeah.
it's hard to explain everything for this span
Mm.
of 2 years what I have
Yeah.
achieved. But
It's a lot.
it's a lot. Kasi, eto pa pala harang. Pinakamagandang nangyari sa event ko was I had this Stars for a Cause that was on the month of December in
Last year or
2020, I think
2020. Okay.
2020 Stars for a Cause. Um, I was able to reach almost like 3,000 pesos for the stars, and I top it up for extra funds of mine, and then we were able to share some goodies to uh, few houses in
Oh.
back in my hometown. So meron silang bigas, may itlog, may parang we were able to collate a very impactful stars for a cause. So
Yeah. May mga
ang ganda
natulungan
ng event,
talaga.
oo. So, ayun, those are just some of the things that I have done and I can't wait to do more.
Para bang it's like ano eh, like you just keep going and it's like simply with like it started off as you sharing yung parang passion mo with others, and then it just like sort of builds up upon itself, and you
Yes.
basically share all like the good vibes, the good things, basically passing on like blessing from yourself to like other people's. And andun yung ano like what I got from what you were saying earlier is like when you were telling the story about the chair and yung setup mo and everything, like when you received the stars for the first time, it shows like the ano the drive or like the passion behind it.
Oh,
So it's like you really wanted to pursue this and you're like pushing through this despite all the things na para bang kumahad lang sa'yo and all that. You still find ways to basically, at the end of the day, sleep soundly at night. Kasi parang feeling ko you're the kind of person na at the end of the day, pag matutulog ka, you're content kasi nagawa mo na yung gusto mo lahat na gagawin mo today, and you're really looking forward to see what else you can do tomorrow.
indeed,
O, di
indeed.
ba?
And there's something about dito kasi sa streaming natin, sa ginagawa natin, especially here abroad. When you stream, you get connected. Na tatanggal talaga yung boredom ko. Ah, Iba talaga siya when I get to connect with people, especially in the Philippines. And this was one of the questions na natanong sa akin ni Miss Yo when I applied and joined Playforce TV. Why do you want to stream? Because I want to connect to people. Yun lang yun kasi I find like the more I get connected to people, natatanggal yung loneliness ko,
Yeah,
natatanggal yung boredom ko. So, I find it really interesting kasi kanya-kanya yung reasons ko bakit tayo nagsistream.
yeah, that's true.
I have my job, you have your job, I have my other things to do, but streaming is something that I cannot let go.
Yeah,
I
it's
like it.
part of us, I guess,
Oo,
for better
nasa
or for
dugo na.
worse. Yeah,
Nasa
yeah.
dugo na siya.
Hindi natin pwede iwan. Alright, let's just go back to the comment section. Shoutout pala kay ASR Gaming, good evening, and kay Tintin, good evening sa'yo. Reggie Amar, yan, Reggie Lisandro Amar, yan, buti nakahabol pa ka lods, gandang gabi po, good evening na sa'yo, Reggie. Ayan, thank you so much. Pabati siya. Happy birthday kay Yums TV. O nga pala, shoutout to Ate Lala natin, Yums TV. Kasama natin sa Playforce. It is her
Happy
birthday today.
birthday!
Siya po yung ano yung may picture na Darna. Ayan, si Darna po yan. Nakalubak po ng bato.
Ding
So,
ang bato.
yeah, yeah. So, happy birthday, Ate Lala. Shoutouts to you. And, ayan, mahilig talaga mag-share si Pops, especially milk tea. Uy, nako po. Parang masarap yan, milk tea, ah.
Nako, masarap. Lalo na si Ken. Nanlilibre yan si Ken ng milk tea.
Oh, akala ko si Kenya masarap. Ay! Pero, for those of you who don't know, both Poppy and I are in the same country, I guess. Nasa UAE kami parehas. So,
Yes.
actually, same city. We're in the same city. So, it is a big city, but before summer ends, siguro maybe we could hang out and milk tea. Milk tea.
Of course. I can't
Yeah.
wait for that
And,
moment, Hera.
sige. Mga play force na natin. Alright,
Yes,
so
today.
yeah, again, I just like to remind everyone, if you have any questions for Poppy, please drop that in the comment section and we'll try to squeeze that in and isisingin natin sa mga questions natin yan.
Oo. Ask me some tough questions.
Oh, yung mga tough
Ah,
questions. Hindi ako, guys. So,
challenge
hindi
me.
na kasi challenge yun yung questions ko eh.
Naku, gusto ko nga yung mga tanong ni Hara kasi nagiging conversant talaga ako. Parang
Hmm,
napapaisip talaga ako. Parang, paano ko kaya ito sagutin na mas maganda?
yeah.
Para kung may tanong kayo na mas difficult, tanungin nyo na. Kasi pag
Yeah.
mga sisiw yan na tanong, ay, sisiw lang yan. Sige, kay Hara na lang tayo mas mahirap yung tanong.
Okay. Okay, I guess let's move on to my next question, which is so in the span of your because you mentioned nga parang nabubuli ka and all that. In the span of your streaming journey so far, can you give out any streaming low points na para bang muntiya ka ng talagang mapatigil sa pag-stream, like something that really brought you down? And then after that, after that, you can also share some streaming highlights, moments that you basically were lifted up and napaisip ka na, yes, really, really good decision to pag-start pag-stream. So start with the bad first and then finish off with the good ones.
Um, there was one struggle that I had with streaming. Kasi when you do tournaments like shoutcasting,
Uh,
at first I was sharing the flat was a one bedroom and I was sharing with my friends.
oh yeah, yeah.
And then it turned out to be uh like medyo napahaba na yung time namin and nagiging annoying na yung sounds ko, yung boses ko, and sometimes you become very insensitive kasi when you have a headphone that's noise cancelling, parang hindi mo naririnig yung nandun
Yeah,
sa
yeah.
labas. So, at that time, it turned out like medyo nagiging noisy na ako,
Mm.
nakakaapekto na ako sa kanila. So, that turned out like, oh, ano kayang gagawin ko? Parang nawalan ako ng gana kasi what to do. But then, it doesn't stop. Sabi ko, gagawa ako ng paraan. So, I went to Alcus, nag-drive ako, naghanap ako ng sinong gagawa ng gaming room. So, nagpagawa ako ng gaming room and I bought some soundproofing sa ano yan, sa Amazon. So, parang
Nice.
yung mga down moments ko, yung mga downfall na parang nakakaapekto ako ng ibang tao, I have to find ways to stop it. Kasi
Mm.
mas nalulungkot ako. And I don't want that. I am a person who's so sanguine and I'm very happy most of the time. So I find ways. And then afterwards, I then talk to my friends. Sabi ko, maybe it's time for us to separate. Maybe it's time for us to learn to be more matured and mag-solo na. I think we've been
Time for us
living
to
for
see other people. Parang ganun.
Oo. We've been living for so long kasi
Uh,
together and we have so much respect from each other and I respect them a lot. So, nung time na yun, I think sabi ko rin, parang kailangan ko na rin matutong mag-ano. And then, nakaya ko rin. Now, I'm living on my own. I have my own studio. I design my own
nice.
gaming setup. And then, nag-grow ako. But at the end of the day, yung communication ko sa kanila, yes, I have to learn, I have to
Mm.
apologize kasi maybe I did not notice na nakaka-apekto na ako. But
Yeah.
then, now, I'm comfortable. We're still friends at the end of the day. It was a low time, and then I have to grow up. Nag-grow ayun. So siguro one of the happy turning moments after that downtime is now I have my own place. I can
Oh,
stream
that's
games
good.
on my own. I'm anytime I want. I don't have to think of others. So I find my place very much more comfortable. So ayun, and this is something that I have learned din na kaya ko rin talaga.
Mm. That's good.
So
Yeah.
that's something that I
Yeah, like taking a
wanna take
bad,
with me.
like something negative, turning it into a positive.
Mhm. It wasn't really that negative, I should say. Siguro ano lang, there was just misunderstanding
Mm.
and I
It's really
maybe
tough then.
became so maybe I became insensitive. Kasi I preferred kasi na diretso akong sabihan na, okay, this is what you can do. Then
Mm.
this is what I have noticed. Then maybe we can work it out. And I always find ways. I will always find ways to make life better.
Yeah. That's really inspiring nga naman, guys. Always see the like positive things, positive side of things para bang focus on the silver linings. Na kahit negative na nangyayari, try to like look at it at a different perspective and maybe see
Mhm.
na it happened for a reason and what do we do to fix it or how do we avoid it in the future and stuff like that.
True.
And you'll find yourself na hindi ka talaga madadown. Like, tignan niyo si
Uh,
Papi, tuwa, di ba? Siguro kahit may coaching pumasok sa flat niya bigla, like, ano yung reason? Grabe, no? But yeah, kidding aside, just like staying positive, and that's really,
True. True. So ayun, yun.
yeah.
Pero ang sarap ng moment na yun na
Mm.
parang sabi ko ang dami kong natutunan. Ang dami mo rin talagang matutunan. You really have to learn and adjust. You just have to stand up the moment when you get to fall.
Yeah, para bang like parang naalala ko tuloy yung quote sa Batman. It's like, why do we fall down? So we can learn to pick ourselves up.
I
Yeah.
like that. Paano daw ulit?
Sabi, why do we fall down? Di ba?
Mhm.
So
Anong
we
sagot?
so we can learn how to pick ourselves up. Oh, di ba?
Ding! Ang bato.
Ay, no, sabi nga naman ni Ken Pursia, sigaw ng Darna. And, shoutout pala 18 Play, sorry for that. Shoutout to you, welcome, welcome. And yeah, what about kasi yun yung parang negative, right? You nagkaroon ng parang issue or like problems with like miscommunication and misunderstanding with your roommates. What about the positive, yung highlights mo? Like, can you give out like at least one moment na parang hindi mo makakalimutan na tuwan-tuwa ka?
Um, naku, ang dami harap. Pero I think isa sa
Pinaka like unforgettable.
Unforgettable. Paano ba yan? Ang dami kasi. Teka, wait. Hanap ako ng isang the best. Pwedeng sagutin yan mamaya. No,
Ah,
anyway. Um, Teka, wait. Ito isa sa pinakamagandang highlights ng streaming ko is yung stars for a cause. Let me repeat
yeah,
that statement. That each and every one of us can always set up a cause to help others. That if we could promote unity and support, may mga projects talagang pwede natin gawin. And with those projects that we can do, we can always pay it forward.
yeah,
So that's something that na masabi ko isa sa mga highlights. And apart from getting connections with other people, set up an event or use your platform, use your streaming page to influence others for a better community.
oh
So parang yun yung masasabi ko isa sa magandang highlights yung stars for a cause talaga. Kasi you know how much as the stars are.
yeah,
Pwede naman nilang ibigay sa akin yung pera but we use the stars to compound a fund na makapaglikom kami na makatulong sa mga kababayan, and that was very inspiring and I will never forget that. Isa yun sa pinaka magandang highlight sa streaming ko.
nice, yeah. Well, it's like one of those like really unforgettable moments nga naman, and like you've touched so many people's lives with that na nakatulong ka sa mga tao na yun. So other than like getting a community together to help each other out and help this cause, that's really inspiring nga naman. And that is
Indeed.
ano, talagang a really unforgettable moment nga naman.
True.
Yeah. Um, for my next question, let's talk about motivation. So, if you can single out like ano yung parang nakaka-motivate sa'yo to keep streaming? Like, what keeps you going? You've been streaming for the better part of 2 years na. Again, ano pala, belated streaming anniversary ng August.
Ah,
But,
thank you.
yes, you've been streaming for like 2 years and a month, I guess. So, ano yung parang nakaka-motivate sa'yo to like keep going? Like, despite all these conflicts, yung mga, for sure, may mga scheduling problems ka rin. Because from what I know, you're also a flight attendant and there are times that you had to go outside of the country, go to trips, go to different places that will basically not really prevent pero baka challenge for you to stream and hindi ka maka-stream
Mhm.
sometimes. So what is like the motivation like that you can share with us that keeps you going?
Technically speaking, it's because I want to continue receiving stars. Tapos
Uh,
para hindi matanggal yung supporter badge natin.
yeah.
And
And you level
yun yung
up
sa
din, oh. Yeah.
oo, tsaka yung level up.
Yeah, I
So,
need to
yun
grind
yung sa
that eh. Kasi hindi ako
oo,
nakapag-stream ng matagal na wala yung level up ko. I need to get it back.
mm,
Yeah.
kaya mo
So,
yan.
yeah. Yeah.
So, yun yung sa technical part.
Mm.
But in regards to something that motivates me sa streaming is like what we said earlier, it's in the blood.
Mm.
Uh,
Nasa dugo na.
and based from the answer ko sa sagot ni Miss Yo is it's me being able to connect to people. And I'm this kind of person that likes camera, that I want to be seen by other people. Like gusto ko talaga mag-connect. So parang yun yung nagiging motivation ko. Gusto kong makakonect ng ibang tao. I just like to be on the spotlight. So at the end of the day, pangarap ko talaga maging artista. Alam mo
Ayun.
lang yan. Isa
Nako po.
talaga yan sa mga goal ko. Eto nga sabi nila, hindi lahat ng mga artista nakikita sa TV.
Mm,
Yung
yeah.
iba nasa taas nagse-serve ng tea and coffee. Yung iba naman nagse-stream ng games. So
Mm,
yun na yun. So
mm.
parang yun yung pagiging motivation ko. Yung connecting to people. At saka
Connecting, yeah.
yung just enjoying.
Getting out
Nag-enjoy
there,
kasi.
basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yung
Nice.
yung parang gumagawa ng paraan na ma-enjoy lang yung buhay.
Mm.
Yun lang talaga yun.
Alright.
Natigilan ko nga yung pagpupunta ko sa Fitness First dahil lang sa streaming.
Grabe. Hindi na full body workout. Yung ano, workout mo na is like yung leg mo, yung likod mo,
Yung
yung
ganyan.
fingers mo.
Oo. Pero I never stop jogging. I always allot
Fitness is
myself like
important nga naman.
20 to 30 minutes running around. So it's very important then. Kasi when you stream, you don't just have to sit and be lazy. You always have to find ways to exercise for your body because at the end of the day, your health is your wealth.
Tama. That's correct. Health is wealth, guys. Kung gusto nyo yumaman, magpayaman kayo sa health. Alright? Okay, so for my next question is, it's a bit of a, I guess, heavy one. Pero we're talking about legacy. So, what do you want to stick sa mga ulo ng mga sa utak ng mga viewers mo when they pass by your stream? So, after, for example, I go to your stream and then I watch your stream. After mo mag-stream, like when you press that end live button, ano yung gusto mong tumatak sa isip at puso ng mga viewers mo after you stream? Like when they leave your stream, what do you want them to remember? What is your legacy, kumbaga?
If there's a legacy that I want to leave sa mga viewers na nanonood sa page ko, it's that Puppy means happy.
Mm.
And at the end of the day, I want them to understand that when they watch me stream, they see me as a real person, not like somebody portraying somebody else.
Yeah.
It What they see is what they get. It's the real me and very transparent me. So if you look at my page, I always make sure that there has to be this subline that whatever I say, whatever I do on my stream, it's different from what I work.
Okay.
So I want to have a separate entity. So when I stream games, you see me as Poppy streaming and playing games. I may be very competitive. I may be saying some words that may
Hmm.
not be okay to other people, but I
Colorful
try.
words.
Yes, but I try my very best not to do some profanities. But I'll That's something that I really want to share, that it's me. The way you see me, it's very
What you see is
transparent.
what you get. Nga naman.
Correct. So if there's a legacy, once again, that Poppy is happy and I am real when I'm streaming games.
Nice, nice. Just basically, Poppy equals happy, and like the authenticity is there. Like what you
Correct.
see is what you get. You know, this is me when I'm playing games. All right.
Yes. Hi, Kaiser in Oman.
Ayun, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome sa ano natin. Guys, again, I'd just like to remind everyone that if you have any questions or if you got anything that you want to say, feel free to drop that in the comment section and we'll try to read that. But for now, we're going to move on to my last question for
Oh
the
my
streamer
God.
segment before we move on to the personal life part. Um, for any viewers out there na gusto sigurong mag-stream or maybe they're new in streaming or they're like encountering some problems or issues with streaming, do you have any tips or advice for them?
Uh, my tips and advices if you guys want to stream. Streaming is not easy, honestly. Okay. Before you enter streaming, you have to consider that you will have to spend time. Sometimes you might spend money,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to spend effort. But if it is your passion to connect to people, if it's your passion to entertain people, do not stop. Continue continue, start from small steps, baby steps. Stream. You have so many platforms to stream. You have Facebook, you have YouTube, you have TikTok.
Yeah,
TikTok, can
you
you stream? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I think you can go live there para Instagram and there's also the purple platform.
Yeah. So there's so many platforms that you can stream. You have Omelette Arcade that you can start streaming,
Yeah.
but try to
Too easy.
learn how to stream. You have so many options where you can gain ideas on how to stream as long as you have the laptop, you have the internet, you have the time. Once again, you have the time. When you have the time, stream if you like to connect to people. So you have Google, you have YouTube to help you with the guides on how to set it up. And if you need help, feel free to contact Playforce TV. We'll be there to help you and guide you on how to set up your stream. Or maybe you will be part of our family.
O, di ba? Like the growing family of Playforce TV, di ba?
Correct. So, ayun. Don't stop. Just pursue what you want to do.
Nice. Just have that like, passion and drive for it.
True.
All right. Thank you for those tips and advices, Poppy. Thank you so much. Again, ano pala, belated welcome to the Playforce TV family as well. Ayun. And I guess we're gonna move on to the next segment, which is the
What segment is this?
personal life segment. So basically, just a couple of questions that are unrelated to streaming. So these are like, just random, normal, everyday stuff. And don't worry, we are SPG, no patnubay na magulang kailangan. So we're family friendly, basically, guys. Okay? So my first question is this: do you have any hobbies or activities that you enjoy that is not streaming or gaming?
I like traveling. I like
Oh,
traveling. I love eating food. And I love getting lost.
oh
Uh,
yeah, getting lost. Nice.
yeah, getting lost. And apart from that, what else I do? I like beach. I like going to the beach. If it's not summer right now here in Dubai,
Oh
in
yeah, it's
Gdea
freaking
50,
hot. Yeah.
you'll see me on the beach all the time, and you'll see me so tan. Like these are some of the hobbies that I like. But traveling is something that I really like to do.
Traveling, like just going around. Because I think it's like tugma siya sa job mo. Because for those of you who don't know, it's okay for me to share, pero
Uh,
Poppy is a flight attendant. So you're gonna see if you get lucky enough to board one of his flights, you'll be blessed with the presence of Poppy in your airplane. So kung gusto niya lang ng extra peanuts or like water or whatever.
that can be arranged.
Yeah.
I'll take care of you. We'll
Ayun, ah.
serve you the best impeccably.
Ayun, nice, grabe. All right. Favorite, like you mentioned, mahilig ka kumain. So, what is your favorite food?
Oh, favorite food. Ang dami. Pero if you're asking me, my favorite is adobo. I
Ooh.
really love adobo. And if you ask me if I cook adobo, yes, my style of adobo is with pineapple.
Oh, nice. No, I think I've experienced that before. Na parang I'm not sure. I can't remember when, pero I that does for some weird reason doesn't sound like too weird at all. Because some people find it like pineapple and stuff isn't like good. It's
Like pizza with
Yeah,
pineapple.
Like Hawaiian pizza. I mean, speaking of Hawaiian pizza, ano thoughts mo sa Hawaiian pizza?
Masarap siya actually
Masarap, di
because
ba?
I love pineapple.
Yeah, and it's each to their own, di ba? You don't
Yes.
I'm not saying I don't like anchovy pizza, pero I'm not like really against it. So if people enjoy it, why not, right?
Really, anchovy? Hindi tayo magkakasundo dyan.
Yeah. Hindi, I mean, I don't like it. I don't like it, pero I don't mind people that like it.
True. True.
And yeah,
Kanya-kanya.
yeah. Let me be happy with my pineapple pizza.
Yes. Pero you know what, Hara? One tip that I can share to you, one of the best foods in the world that I should say is Thai food.
Oh yeah, that
Thai
that I
food.
can somewhat agree because experience ako nung one of my favorite dishes is pad thai,
Uh-huh.
and that's like the parang surface level Thai knowledge, and one of my favorite desserts is the mangoes, like the sticky
A
mango
sticky
rice.
mango.
Yes,
Ah!
yes.
Masarap yun. Nagugutom tuloy ako.
Sorry, ako na nagugutom eh. But yeah, I mean, those are like adobo nga naman with pineapple. That's really,
Yes.
siguro
It's my favorite food. I like adobo.
pagka nagkaroon ng get together like at someone's house, baka, di ba, luto-luto na, Nako po.
Yes. Or mag-buffet tayo sa Little Bangkok.
Oh, little band. Oh, nako po.
Ang daming Thai food doon.
Mm. All right, for next question, what is oh, hindi pala. Do you have any sports that you play pala before I forget?
Oh, I play volleyball. I
Nice.
do indoor volleyball and as well as outdoor and beach volleyball. I am also good with badminton. Uh,
Papalo.
yes. What else? I think that's it. Those are top two
Volleyball is
favorite.
good though kasi yun din yung like to be honest, sport ko rin ng volleyball eh. Anong
Mm.
position usually piniplay mo or just like casual na lang?
I like to be in the back.
Sa likod.
Pinakalikot talaga.
Receiver.
Like
Oh.
parang runner talaga, parang
Uh,
ganon, takbo ng takbo. I'm very bad with setting, but I can set if they need me. But in terms of service and uh, clearing yung mga lanes, yung nasa likod,
Mm.
nagka-catch. First receiver, kaya kong gawin yon.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Nagsaspike din naman paminsan-minsan pag nabigyan ng maayos.
Naset. Maayos na set.
Pero badminton, magaling talaga ako badminton.
Mm.
That's why like if you see like both of my arms, this is very like sabi nga nung gym instructor, medyo mas maano daw yung dito ko kasi
Right. Kasi sa kakapalo mo.
magsismash. Oo. And
Mas
I love
okay.
badminton talaga din
Nice.
pag
Nice.
night time.
Ayan. Pag may time nga. But yeah, yung tatanong ko sa kanina is like, do you have any hidden talents na hindi mo pa na-share sa like viewers and
ah,
stuff? Yeah.
I'm I am a cheerleader.
Ooh, cheerleader.
Oo. I like tumblings. I like to throw people up.
Itatapon mo eh, no?
Oo, yung mga nagto-toss ng mga ladies sa taas. And I used to compete sa cheerleading during my high school and college years and even way back while I was working in Manila. To yung kami yung nag-champion sa buong Teletech region.
Ooh,
Yung time na yun.
nice.
Sa Silver City, doon yung competition sa cheerleading. So it's something
Nice.
very unique about me. So I used to do cheerleading talaga. So yun.
Nice.
Surprise!
Surprise, guys. Hope you guys like that reveal. Yeah. Nice. Uy, may flight daw mamaya si Ken daw. Tapos ikaw daw yung FA.
Oh, can enjoy your vacation to the Philippines. Have a
Ayun,
safe
nice,
flight.
nice. Have a safe flight po. And yeah, I guess for my last question dito sa personal life segment, if walang magpapahabol dyan, uh, kung hindi ka nag-stream, like if currently you're not streaming, what would you be doing right now?
Oh, I will be going to fitness first and doing Zumba.
Talaga meron ha? Kasi may nakaschedule ba ngayon na Zumba?
Normally talaga, nagbubook talaga ako before, nagzumba talaga. Before I started streaming, before yung pandemic, I was a member of Fitness First and I always do Zumba classes. Kahit anong mga spin, yung mga ganon talaga. Kasi I was so much into my belly before, like very focused ako sa belly ko. Parang I want to do something, I want to be active. And that was something that I really like to do. So if you're gonna ask me if not streaming, what would I be doing? I will be I will be in the Zumba classes or in the beach.
Nice, nice. It's like
Gonna,
outside, out there, physical
oo,
activities.
oo. Nagpipinya colada sa ano, Barasti, sa Zero Gravity, buong
Grabe,
Saturday.
utang talaga Varasti at saka
Oh,
Zero Gram, ha?
ay nako, gumagastos ako ng mga 300 dirhams just for this brunch.
Oh my
Kikita mo
gosh.
ko nagbrunch, sumasayaw ako dyan sa mga clubs. Every Wednesday, Thursday night, yung mga crew night, andun ako. Ang dami
Grabe.
kong outfit.
Grabe.
Yun yung ginawa. Kung hindi na ako nagsistream, makikita mo talaga ako sa mga clubs.
Like living the life, kumbaga.
Ay nako. Yes. I'm living my life right now. I'm really loving and living my life what I'm doing right now. But if given a chance kung ano yung diversion, yes, I could still do clubbing. Kaya ko pang sumayaw. Kaya ko pang gumili.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't put that to the test, guys.
Mhm.
Okay. Again, thank you for answering those questions. And I'd like to remind again everyone, if you have any questions, drop this in the
Don't
comment section.
ask.
Yeah.
If
Don't.
you have any questions, don't ask. Hindi kasi ang ginagawa natin, nag-invite tayo ng tanong. So if you don't have any questions, don't ask.
Ah.
Baliktarin natin.
Okay.
Reverse
Reverse
psychology.
psychology. Para may magtanong, you know?
Oo.
Pero okay, I guess we're gonna move on to our dreams and goals segment, which is the just one question basically. So I'm just gonna ask you, Poppy, if you can give us three words na describe yung sarili mo in the future, or like what you hope hope El Juego de Poppy to be, or like to attain, or to at least still be, you know, three words to describe you.
Mm. Well, I will stick to the word happy.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And second one is influencer.
Influencer, okay.
Third one, it's hard. Happy influencer. I want to be in love.
In love, yeah. I mean that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. In love, yeah.
Love. I
Love,
think that's it.
yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are some of the three words that I would use. So I am a happy influencer who is always in love.
Nice, nice.
Diba?
Nice. That's good. Thank you for those words that you
Thank
picked.
you.
And I guess this is where we move on before we go to our closing segment. I have a surprise segment that I like to call Pictionani, where basically I go into the social presence of our guests. And this week, ang guest natin ay si El Juego de Poppy. And we try to find some photos where we basically ask our guests to tell the story behind. So, papakita kita ng mga picture and then you can go ahead and tell me the story behind these photos. Like, see that's a picture, saan ito kinuha, when was this, where was
Mm.
this, what was the emotion, anything and everything that you can tell or share with the photo. Basically, you can go ahead and share that. So, are you ready, Poppy?
First time ko itong narinig. Okay. Well,
Uh,
shoot. I'm excited. I want to know what's Pictionary.
okay, so here you go. Here you go. As soon as you see the photo, feel free to start.
Oh my god. This was taken with me and my best friend. She's now in Italy. It stands with letter COOL. So like what I said, if I have nothing to do, if I'm not streaming, you'll see me in the beach. So this was taken at the Riva Beach in Atlantis and it was so much fun. This shades that I'm wearing is from my best friend. It's a bamboo shades that's so naturey. So that's it. So cool. Ang saya namin dyan and I look so tan.
Kaya nga, so tayo, brown na brown ka dito.
I love it. Ang
Nice.
ganda niyan, ang ganda niyan. Tapos yung pagpasok namin diyan libre lahat. Parking is free,
Oh, nice.
50% discount for cabin crew. So, yeah, it was really really fun. And I
Nice.
think I did not age at all.
Did not age. Oh, well, we're not talking about age dito, di ba?
Oo, parang normal lang pala. That was just taken yesterday,
Yeah,
actually.
yesterday lang. Sa ano to, sa
Mm.
swimming pool sa likod ng bahay, di ba?
Yes, alam mo yan. That's Dubai in the Palm.
Nice.
Dolomite Beach.
Don't know. Oh, grabe. Pero yeah, I mean, this was like, like, this is,
Very cool.
yeah, cool. Pero nakakamiss nga naman, like, when I saw this photo, parang na-miss ko, like, I kind of miss swimming, going outside,
Yes.
soaking in the water. Alright.
Pagdating ng medyo winter, maybe October mas maganda na yung
Yeah,
beach diyan.
October, hopefully. October, November, that's like, the sweet
Yes,
spot na.
the perfect time.
Ganun mga barbecue na sa labas, gano'n.
Saan mo yun nakuha? Nakaka pala. Aray ko.
Alright, let's go to the next photo.
Oh, this was my trip. This was at Venice. Ang saya niyan. Kasi yung nagbigay sa akin ng pagkain sa mga kalapati, sa mga birds. Yung taga Bangladesh, binigyan niya ako ng konti. But this trip was with my best friend then. This trip was really, really nice kasi yung best friend ko na si Daryl Iris na nasa Italy na talaga. Kami talaga yung nag-travel together and this has so much learning yung travel namin dito. Ang dami kong natutunan knowing her kasi hindi kami nagkasama matulog together, yung parang nagala-gala together. Pero party, enjoy yung travel. Ang dami mo talaga matutunan pala sa traveling. So, you get to connect to people. And eto, ang saya niya. Na-miss ko yung shades na yan. Ay, teka, wait. Yung necklace ko dyan, yan yung Mickey Mouse na binili ko sa Hong Kong. And then I think after nito, doon siya nasira. Parang
Oh,
naanuhan ko siya doon sa gate. Ano yan, sa
sumabit.
tulay.
Sumabit.
Oo. Para doon to sa Venice. Ang ganda ng lugar na to. Tsaka mabait yung taga Bangladesh yung nagbigay sa akin ng pagkain sa mga kalapatis.
At saka sabi mo nga, like, traveling is like connecting with people. And I guess in this situation, you were also connecting with the pigeons.
Yes, sa mga animals, sa mga birds.
Sa mga
Birds
bird.
of the birds of the same feather flocks together.
um,
Aray.
all right, and then I guess for the last photo, this one.
Okay. Oh, this was in Prague, Czech Republic. Um, this is like on the second bridge, sa second sa Charles Bridge. Behind me is the Charles Bridge. And I felt so nice on this kasi, paano ba to? Ang lamig nito eh, malamig na to eh. Pero we were so lucky kasi naging open yung lugar. Medyo interesting yung setup ng city na to. Wala pa tong pandemic ha. Wala pa tong
Yeah.
pandemic. Kaya very relaxing siya. Ang sarap ng Prague. Prague, guys, if you have chance to visit it. It's a magical place. Trust me. There's something in this city. So, yeah, Prague, Czech Republic, I think it's one of the most beautiful city in Europe.
Nice. Yeah, it is. It does look like a beautiful place. Kaya ako napili yung picture eh.
Oo. Ang saya ko diyan, ang ganda-ganda ko. feeling ko, feeling ko nag-emote-emote talaga. Pero yeah.
Kala ko parang may na-drop kayo, nabitawa kayo na,
Charot.
nilaglag,
Ah!
pulutin natin.
Ding! Ang bato! Aray ko. Aray
All
ko.
right. So thank you, Poppy, for sharing the stories behind these
Oh, thank
photos, and
you.
hope you had fun with sharing the stories about with these photos and all that. So, yun. I guess we're gonna move on now sa ating closing segment. Before we like do our closing segments, this is where I basically hand over the floor sa'yo, Poppy. So if you have any shout outs, any events that you want to plug, promote your page, shout outs, if you have any shout outs out there, some of viewers natin, everyone, feel free to drop that now. And I guess, yeah, share anything and everything that is happening with your life. Poppy, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Arigato gozaimashita. Thank you, Harakeeri, for this invitation. And of course, guys, I'd like to say thank you to Playforce TV for this wonderful welcome. And I hope that I'll be able to cope up and level up what I can share to the family. And if there's a chance, yes, I would love to share more sa team natin. And thank you sa pag-welcome sa akin. Shout out to Miss Yo, to Clagger. Thank you for everything. And guys, don't forget to follow my page, El Juego de Poppy. I'm Poppy. I'm a streamer based here in Dubai. I stream games such as Mobile Legends and Axie Infinity and more to come if there is. And don't forget to follow and like Harakiri and of course Playforce TV. To all my friends, sa lahat ng mga nagsusupport sa akin, sa lahat ng mga nagla-like at nagpa-follow, don't stop. Don't stop. Continue. And I'll try my very best to inspire you guys no matter what it takes. So ayun, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And no matter where you are, I hope everyone is safe. Continue to be happy. As always, be happy. Don't stop. Thank you. Thank you, Hera.
All right. Maraming salamat, Poppy. Again, thank you again for joining us and giving us the time of your day so we could talk, and you guesting here at the comeback episode, I guess, of Get Ready with
It's
Harakiri.
meant.
Yeah,
It's meant
hopefully,
to happen.
yeah, hopefully you had fun and enjoy.
Naku, sobra. Salamat. Nag-enjoy ako.
Ayan. Pahabol pa lang siya kay Zeus TV, and di daw
Oh.
mag stop sila Chang Chang. Oh, thank you so much.
Hi, Zeus. Chang Chang, thank you. Chang Chang, I'm going to Warsaw, Poland tomorrow.
Ooh, going to Poland tomorrow. Sige, ingat. But yeah,
Thank you.
again, thank you so much, Poppy, for joining us for this week's episode of Get Ready with Harakiri. Hopefully, nag-enjoy ka, and every one of our viewers out there, hopefully you got something new, and hopefully you guys had fun as well. Again, I just like to remind everyone na hindi pa nakaka-follow kay El Juego de Poppy to please drop by his page and follow him. If you can, also maybe support na rin si El Juego de Poppy. Also, make sure to follow and stay notified here on Playforce TV's Facebook, and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever we go live with our weekly podcasts every Thursday with Madam Becca, Madam X, Baklang Maraming Experience, Hindi Excess, where they talk about our 18 topics. And if that's your, that's basically like, you know, late hour talks. Kung ganun ang gusto nyo mapakinggan, feel free to
Usap
stop by
tayo.
over there. Yes, every Thursday po na gabi yun. 7 p.m. Philippine time. Also, there is Playforce Pep Talk Friday, every Friday, kasama pa mga podcasters natin. And every Saturday, Get Ready with Harakiri with yours truly, where we get to know your favorite Playforce TV talents. And also, if you guys have the time, make sure to visit my page na rin. Give me a follow, where I'll be doing a comeback and streaming Genshin Impact again, among other games. And as always, be excellent to each other and keep on sharing the Harry love. Meron ka ba bang gusto ihabol, Poppy?
Shoutout kay Zeus at saka kay Era Gaming. Oy, Dai, ba't ngayon ka lang, Dai? Patapos na kami.
Oh, ano si Era? Si Era ngayon lang dumating. Oh my gosh, shoutout si Era. Ayun. kasama rin natin sa mga ano natin yan, Playforce TV family. All right.
International talents. Ayun. Maraming
Yes.
salamat. Thank you.
Thank you again, Poppy. And yeah, again, as just like to remind everyone, be excellent to each other and keep on sharing the Hara love. God bless, and I'll see you all next week. So yeah, happy Saturday, everyone. Janet.
Masalamat.
Bye bye.